Never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way, I found a way. If you open up your mind, it's gonna take some time to realize. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around.
Welcome back, HS. I'm Devin Wilson.
And I'm Slater Martin.
And this is
The Rez.
Well, the school year is finally coming to a close.
That's right. When new friends come and old ones go.
We give our grand salute to the seniors that move on to bigger and brighter things.
But before all that, we need to take a look at the best moments of this past year.
And that is exactly what we are doing with the REZ Rewind episode.
Take a look at the best moments we've had here since the REZ of 2017 through 18.
Only the best of the best make it in this episode.
Speaking of the best, hey, Zach, how are Indian athletes doing?
Let's find out in this week's REZ Sports.
He may be the greatest athlete of all time. There is mustard on the lettuce.
This year's sports are pretty much over and done, but it doesn't mean we can't look at everything that's happened up till now. Football made it to the second round of playoffs. Let's see some of those great highlights. Boys and girls track both made to state, so let's see some highlights of that. Although it's been a great while, you can still see the pride that our Indians showed at our pep rallies.
The REZ presents Real Students with Spirits.
Real students with spirit.
Today we salute you who bleed purple and live gold.
Dripping purple pride through their pores.
Proclaiming to all, fear the spear. Go fight, win.
Go big,
Here are the faces from our Indian nation.
Look at those excited people.
Because we are Alvarado.
Indians forever.
And that's all for this week's REZ Sports.
That was great, but it kind of makes me sad about all the good athletes we'll be losing this year.
And not just good athletes, but great students as well. Some of them have even had a huge impact on the REZ.
Hey Zacy, why don't you show us the king of A-walking?
Alrighty. Every week we have asked the A-walking question, and every time one man has answered. We have deemed him the king of A-walking. Here are some clips.
Hurricane Emoji Movie. My most extreme anticipation for Christmas was waiting for the snow to come last year. It never did. I believe wholeheartedly in the almighty Lord and Savior, Rindom. It all started that fateful night with baby Jesus. To grow up and be a big boy. Is it rolling? Oh. I did exactly what I was supposed to. You filthy non-Americans. Star Wars. My favorite Olympic sport is watching it all happen. You have to think of it from the sun's perspective. I mean, just think about it. The sun's, gazing down, looking at us, saying, "Oh, what a lovely day this is." And then suddenly, out of nowhere, he just gets mooned. I weep every time at the thought of having actual friends.
Can you tell me where Hitler went after World War II?
Oh yeah, I can tell you. I know right now. He's hiding in Antarctica. He's waiting, cryo sleep. He's gonna be coming back. He's already creating a small army here in the Americas, and I'm sure it's developing everywhere else. He's ready. He's ready to take over the world. I can tell you that much.
Wow, that's the May-walking. Now back to you guys.
The teachers have been a huge help to us this year too.
Yeah, they really shed light on what happens in the school year.
And we love to bring on any teachers or students to come up and be on the REZ.
So let's highlight some of those moments with the best of the Indian interview time.
Hey, it's Bridget. I'm going to be counting down the top 3 Indian interview times of this year. Coming in 3rd place is the Cowboy episode. This It featured Tiffany Flanagan and JD Frazier. They talked about Toy Story and ate Cheez-Its. It's a funny segment with no real direction besides the wide category of being faintly related to cowboys.
Thank you. Me too. Whoa. I made a mess.
Neary, please don't yell. Please.
Okay,
It's been forever since I've had Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are good.
You better get that all out of that chair.
Yeah.
Neary's gonna be so mad.
Don't put that. Ooh, look at hair. So, Tiffany, what do cowboys eat?
Cow what?
Cowgirls eat.
I eat Captain Crunch.
Cereal?
Yeah.
We awarded the number 2 spot to the superhero episode. This segment featured Mr. Neary and Coach Rowe. They talked about, guess what? Superheroes. The conversation is littered with hilarious dialogue that causes bursts of laughter in its wake.
Who is your favorite, growing up, your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero?
Favorite.
Absolutely. Hands down, the best superhero ever. Beats everybody.
Yeah?
It's Batman.
Batman.
Batman's the best.
Batman is your hero.
Batman is the guy. You want to know why Batman's my guy?
I do actually.
Because first of all, he's the most realistic of the characters. What do you got to do to be Batman?
Whoa,
Check this out. No,
okay,
listen.
Go ahead, Batman's realistic.
If there's a character you could actually be in real life, it's Batman. Because think about it. All you got to be is have billions and billions of dollars.
Right.
Okay. Which is feasible. It's not probable, but it's feasible.
Sure.
You could
be a multi-billionaire.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that money, buy all these cool gadgets and stuff like that. Be trained by a super crazy ninja guy.
Well, and several training dojos and other.
Yeah.
He's training all the
martial arts. Yeah. Put on a cape and boom, you're Batman.
Boom, you're Batman. My favorite superhero growing up.
It's trash, dude.
Spider-Man.
It's trash.
Everybody knows.
Whiny little
in a
teenager.
fight, Spider-Man would deck Batman.
Are you kidding
would
me?
tear him
Are you joking
up.
right now?
Because
he's
not
a hormonal
only
14-year-old
not
teenager
only-
who doesn't know what girl he's in love with trying to pass a science class. That's your hero? I mean, come on.
Okay, hormonal 14-year-old.
Yes.
This is at the beginning. At
You're
one
around
time, Bruce Wayne was a hormonal 14-year-old.
Yeah, but he was
all
a
he was worried
gazillionaire.
about is, oh, my parents died.
He had a lot of psychological issues because he's lost
did
his
Peter
dad,
Parker's
mom
parents
get
die?
killed. Huh?
Did Peter Parker's parents die?
Yeah, but
yes,
that was different.
Is he dwelling on it? No.
That's different.
No.
It's just different.
He's cared
okay?
about his uncle.
You know what?
With great power comes
Batman
great
cares
responsibility.
about punching people in the face, okay? Not worrying
Because
about...
he's emo.
For our number 1 spot, we chose this it. This godlike it was proud enough to bestow Adrian Carroll and Ryan Roberts to our weary eyes. They set aside time to tell us about the glories of YouTube. Their benevolent words instilled awe into all who watched.
I've been pretty much just scraping by for the last 5 or 6 years doing the absolute bare minimum. My channel is a form of bottom barrel entertainment, meaning it's very one-tracked and only... You have to have a very high IQ to understand this form of entertainment.
It's like free-form jazz, it's just...
Exactly. It's open to interpretation, I guess. You could call it a form of modern art, if you would. Yeah, mine's pretty good. No, that's a lie. I'd be lying if I said that. It's terrible.
When was your last upload?
Man. I don't know. I should take a look.
Yeah, I think you should.
See, subscribers are like the stock market. They go up and down. Let's see. Let me look at my last upload here.
You don't have the YouTube Creator app?
No.
It's YouTube Studio, man.
Ridiculous.
Why would you not have that as a YouTube
I'm not
creator?
a creator. I'm a replicator.
Heard it here first.
There you go. 4 months ago.
Hi.
Go ahead and introduce yourself for us.
I'm Sebastian. I'm not a phone. I'm a person, and I went to Alvarado High School.
What else?
What else is there to say?
You've recently taken upon a prestigious role with us here. Can you explain that?
No.
Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Hill.
One of the things I'll miss the most is going and hanging out with my friends in the library.
And I'll definitely miss the best librarians in the world too, Miss Crumpton and Miss Gilbert.
Now join us as we go through the greatest moments in WIG.
Good afternoon, AHS. On this Rewind episode, we want to go back and look at some of the greatest WIG episodes we've done in the past. Number 3 goes to Caitlin Battenfield in the time that she introduced us not only to the recipe book section of the library, but also a little information about Gordon Ramsay.
Hi, I'm Caitlin with Team Library Board talking about this book about Gordon Ramsay. This book is about Gordon Ramsay and his past and how he became a chef and how he has all these television shows. Did you know that most of his restaurants are in Las Vegas? And a fun fact is he was very, very, very good at soccer and he had an abusive father.
Number 2 goes to our very own favorite Reed Moore, who decided he needed to tell us a little bit about books in the library.
Hi, I'm Reed Moore, and my New Year's resolution is to read more. Like this. Great read. This one's one of my personal favorites. My mom actually used to read this to me when I was a little kid. Now I read it to my son. This book, I'm really thankful for. Poseidon taught him how to swim. Stephen Beastie's Cross Sections Castle. Full of them. That's all for this week, AHS. See y'all next week.
Number 1, who could forget Dylan Garrett and the time that he showed us his cowboy pride in his favorite WIG episode?
Howdy y'all, my name's DJ and I'm coming to y'all from the library with this week's WIG. And no, it's not what your grandma wears to Sunday church. It stands for Wildly Important Goats. Oh, my bad, I meant goals. Now our important goal this week is to read some books. And not one of them shortens. No, but them longins. And now I got my education in only 6 years. So if you read plenty of these long books, you can too. Not only does this library have books, but they got more supplies than your neighborhood general store. Now this library is cooler than Wyoming in a blizzard, but it's time for me to go. So this is DJ signing off. Now don't be a fool, stay in school.
And of course, honorable mention goes to, well, you look at the clip and decide why it's honorable mention. I also want to talk to you about the dress promotion. It's great looking back on some of these wig episodes, and I hope you have a great day, AHS. Let the countdown to summer begin. Thanks.
I feel like I've learned so much this year.
Me too. I feel wiser than I did last year.
Probably all the instructions we've been getting this year.
How about taking a look at the top 3 best instructions we have received from Masterpiece Theater?
Hello, and I'm here to give you your top 5 Masterpiece Theaters. Coming in at number 5, we have me giving TSA tips. Just because it was funny, but if you weren't in TSA, you didn't really get it. Hello, I'm Tiffany, and welcome to Tiffany's Tips about TSA. Tip number 1, never wear white shoes to TSA. They will get dirty so fast, and then you have to wash them in the bathroom, and then you have wet shoes that you can't wear all day, so you have to walk around barefoot. Tip number 2, don't lose your props. You have to go back and you have to find them, and sometimes you never find them, and then it just messes up the whole day, and everyone's mad at you. At number 4, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was very informational, but not very entertaining.
Howdy, my name's Macy, and I'm here to talk to you today about my favorite thing, me, and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parades. The annual parade has become a tradition for families all across the world, which makes sense, because why wouldn't you want to watch a parade all about me? My favorite thing about the parade is the balloons. Giant helium balloons first appeared in the parade in 1927, replacing the live animals that were anticipated. At the finale of the 1928 parade, the balloons were released into the sky where they unexpectedly burst.
Rolling down at number 3, we've got Coon Dog's Corner. It's very traditional, and it was a very decent masterpiece. It was good as masterpiece goes, but there have been better Coon Dog corners.
Hey, Indian, this Coon Dog. Listen, I'm back in old Alvarado this week because it's homecoming week. You know, homecoming dates back to like the early 1900s when 2 old teams, one was Kansas and one was Missouri, and they was going to have a big old football game, and Missouri said, hey, let's get some people back in the stands. Let's call all the alumni up. And it happened, and it started one of the first homecomings ever back in 1903. Usually takes place in late September and early October.
Number 2, we have an all-time classic of Love Tips with Leon. It was very funny this year. It's traditional, but it couldn't quite top number 1 and had some quality issues.
Surprise! It's me, Leon the Ladies Man, the superhero love. Oh, I'm sorry, I just had a moment. Backed by popular demand, I'm here to answer your sweet, romantic love inquiries. Let's take our first caller.
Hi, Leon. This is Peter.
Well, hi, Peter. How can I help you?
Well, I like this girl. Her name is Gwen, and we've been steady for a while now, but I want to express to her just how much I care for her. I want it to be big, a grand spectacle, but I don't know what to do. What do you think?
I got the perfect thing for you. Take her someplace tall, like a really tall bridge, and do it on Halloween when all the ghouls and goblins are out. Ooh, goblins are so scary.
And last but not least, at number 1, we've got Gilbert's Ghoulish Goodies. It was very funny, it had a lot of effort put into it, and Halloween's my favorite time of the year, so it's a win-win for everyone.
RRR, I am a spooky pirate ghost. Give me all your booty. Haha, fooled you. You thought it was a spooky pirate ghost, but really it was I, Gilbert. Last year I talked a lot about me, but no, I will tell about my favorite holiday, Christmas. Haha, I got you again. No, it is not Christmas. It is in fact Halloween. Halloween is the best time of year for all spooky, scary people like me, Gilbert. It is my favorite because I do not have to wear a costume to go to the store. I can finally buy plenty of milk to make my bones big and strong until the next Halloween. thus regaining my skeleton spook powers, and when I have regained my spook powers I will go out and seek all the little bones to jump out like, boo, and give them a good fright. But aside from all of that, we skeletons celebrate Halloween differently than you fleshy mammals.
And that's all for this year's Top 5 Masterpiece Theaters.
I can't help but laugh at some of the things that happened this year.
Yep, we've had some funny times here in the Rez.
And now we give you the most skilled of all.
The funniest of the funny.
The silliest of the silly.
And the absolutely most talented.
It's time for this week's Shenanigans.
Hello HS, I'm Abram Sharp, and for Shenanigans this week, we're going to take a look at some of the best shenanigans we have done this year. Here are the top 3. Number 3, Thanksgiving. For the Thanksgiving episode, the shenanigans was Slater Martin cooking a turkey at his house. He told us that it took him until 3 in the morning to complete it. Although we never got to see the completed project, it was still a good shenanigans.
Alright, and boom. See that? That is absolutely disgusting. Alright, so
Number 2, literature episode. For this shenanigans, Zachary Rowe read a book as Nick Hoskins acted it out.
The library has so many classic novels, such as Dragon Ball Z, Volume 1 through 3. As usual, I'll be reading a bunch of pages from this beautiful novel. One peaceful day, 5 years after the events recounted in Dragon Ball.
Huh? What?
Some honorable mentions include the Halloween episode, food episode, extreme Christmas episode, and the Star Wars episode. We also can't leave out our first place state TSA video.
A certain song, it's one that made me famous years ago. I hear it in the mornings.
Number 1, Labor Day. In this one, myself and JD went to several locations and proceeded to act out some popular activities to do on the weekend of Labor Day. Wow, those are some good shenanigans. Join us next time when we do something else.
And now a word from our sponsor, Tribal Tees.
For all your shirts,
hoodies,
senior pictures,
and graphic design needs,
see Tribal Tees.
Come join the tribe. And now another word from our sponsor, Johnson County Pipe.
Johnson County Pipe Supply is a family-owned and operated manufacturing company providing local jobs for over a decade. Our industry-leading position in the ever-growing construction industry is also seeking self-motivated, hard-working individuals with integrity. No experience necessary, just a willing attitude, and bilingual is a plus. So if you're looking to work in a year-round manufacturing, safe, friendly environment with competitive pay and full-time benefits, look no further than down the pipeline, just off 67 on County Road 209.
Tell them you saw this ad on the REZ.
An independent company of the Thompson Pipe Group. Must be 18 to apply, must apply in person.
And now for a quick general announcement, we only have 2 weeks left of school. Well, that's all for this week, AHS. I'm Slater Martin.
And I'm Devin Wilson.
And this has been
The Rez.
Quinn, I can't see, okay?
Okay, ready? 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 You crow. Hey. He's stuck it, man. That's freaking awesome. Let's go.
Please consider the following.
Oh, and we got a show for you.
Ethan.
Bum, bum, bum.
You know what my favorite character was?
Veggie-Tales.
We must erase pause and pause and pause.
Yeah. Oh,
no,
It's on the script. You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
Oh my God! Get close. Let's go. High five. That was awesome. Yes.
Hey Corey, didn't you ask this week's airwalking question?
I sure did.